Long ago, in the blazing desert sun, the people of Israel stood before a great city called Jericho. Its walls were tall and thick, built to keep enemies out. But this time, they were standing against the power of God Himself. Joshua, the new leader of Israel, gazed up at those walls. For years, his people had wandered through the wilderness. Now, at last, they were standing before the Promised Land. But one question remained. How could they ever take this mighty city? Then, God spoke. "Joshua, I have given you Jericho." The plan was strange, unlike any battle before. No swords, no ladders, no battering rams, just marching. For 6 days, Joshua and his people marched around the city once each day. The priests blew their trumpets made of ram's horns. The Ark of the Covenant, God's presence among them, moved slowly through the dust, and not a single word was spoken. Only the sound of sandals and the haunting cry of the horns. The people of Jericho watched from their walls, confused and afraid. "What are they doing?" someone whispered. Day after day, the same quiet march. No attack, no shouting, just faith in motion. Then came the 7th day. This time, Joshua gave a new command. "Today, we march 7 times around the city." So they did. Round and round they went, once, twice, 3 times. The sun climbed high and the air grew still. By the 7th time, hearts pounded, sweat dripped, and faith burned bright. Joshua lifted his hand. "The Lord has given you the city." The priests blew their horns, a sound that shook the heavens. Then came the shout, a roar of faith that echoed through the valley. "For the Lord!" And suddenly, the ground trembled. Dust filled the air. The mighty walls of Jericho, those walls that once stood so proud, began to crack, crumble, and collapse into the earth. The people of Israel rushed forward, shouting for joy. Not one stone stood upon another. The city that trusted in walls had fallen to the God of heaven. But in one small corner of Jericho, a red rope hung from a window, and inside, Rahab, the woman who had helped God's spies, waited. Just as promised, she and her family were saved. That day, everyone saw the truth. Victory doesn't always come through weapons or power. Sometimes it comes through simple obedience. When God says march, you march. When He says shout, you shout. Because no wall is too strong, no problem too great, and no heart too hard for the God who brings walls down. And so Jericho fell, not by might, but by faith.